Well, welcome back to another video. I am exhausted and I haven't even left the dock yet. So this motor ended up taking about an hour to start. I got here at about like a little before 1 o'clock, and it's currently 2:30, so like more like an hour and a half. But some of that time was me spent getting these sails set up, as you saw. But a new motor is definitely in my future. I've got to get a new motor. Like, I don't really care anymore. Like, yeah, this thing, like, once it starts running, it's good, but it's really frustrating when I haven't ran this motor in like 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden I come here. It's really irritating. So, but yeah, she's kind of like throttling, but anyways. So yeah, today we've got some really good wind. It's currently, I think it's 74 according to my watch right now. So super nice out. In the cabin, it's 86 in here, so it's pretty hot in there. But I'm gonna get us off the dock here. I need to drink some more water. My mouth is just so dry right now. Man, this thing is ridiculous, this motor. But I've got full faith in her, so that she'll get us through the day. So yeah, let's get off the dock and get out to the sailing. Man, I've got to get out there. It's so nice out. Finally, we have actually left the dock. About approximately 2 hours after I arrived to it, we finally left. So that's ridiculous. I've already explained that in the last one. As you can kind of hear and feel, we've got some pretty good wind that's blowing directly from the north, and it's actually pushing against us as we're trying to go down the river. So it's gonna, I think it might take a little longer to get out this time around because of this wind that's pushing us back, and then we're trying to fight through it. I mean, we do have some, well, the tide's actually coming up too, so there's two factors there. The only thing that we kind of have is that, you know, the river still flows down. But, man, I'm still dehydrated. I downed a water bottle and I'm still parched. I gotta go get another one, man. Shit. But, yeah, this looks to be an interesting day, brother. Looks to be, and I didn't put my other sail, my like small sail up, so I've got the same sail I was using in the last video. So we'll see how that goes. It'll be pretty windy, so I think we might be leaning quite a bit. I need a Kenny Chesney song or something. Holy shit, it's 76 degrees out. This is incredible. Like, the wind feels so good. Not an ounce of cold at all. And this is my second water bottle, and it's already, well, it's about to be gone right now. It's hot out. I'm thirsty. But I'm good on food though, so I had a really good breakfast and lunch. I had I kind of make this ground plus bacon thing. I call it the ground beef plus bacon explosion, because it's an explosion of protein. So like I take a pound or a pound and a half of ground beef and then like 4 slices of bacon and then like mix it all together. It's so good. And then for lunch I had like some lasagna, so I've got plenty of energy. I can tackle anything that comes my way today. So, and there might be something that comes my way because this wind is pretty bad. I would say about 10, 11 knots or so. But we might see gusts that get higher than that. My sail is kind of like blowing in my view here, so it's hard for me to see in front of me, but the river is clear. I mean, I'm surprised there's not like a rush of boats coming through. Maybe we'll see them a little later tonight, like about the time we're coming back. We'll see these boats coming back to their marina or wherever they came from here. That's about it for now. If you guys didn't see the anchor video, the last video I did, make sure to check it out. I got put a card right here so you can check that video out. That was quite a learning experience. I feel a lot more confident about anchoring. It's something that I really was kind of stressing about, like as I was kind of talking about in that video, because I didn't really know how it would go, but it turned out to go pretty good. So I've got some stuff in mind, of course, that comes with anchoring. I've got this really cool spot that my dad has been telling me about, Blakely Harbor, kind of on southern Bainbridge Island. Might be a cool place to check out, and Blake Island, of course, but that place is always packed. I mean, that, like last weekend, or last video, as you saw, that thing was booked up solid. There was not a space for anybody. So, but Blakely Harbor sounds interesting. I might have to, I want to see if I can get my girlfriend to take some, like a period of 2 days off so that we can go on a trip like this. Because it's kind of nice to like go with somebody else and not by yourself. But, I mean, if it is by myself, that's fine. You know, a sailor's got to do what he got to do. You know, I got my book, I've got my phone. By that time, I might have something that will allow me to charge my phone without being connected to power. It's about what's on my mind right now. I can't think of anything else. Well, this might end up just being a mainsail day today. If I had my smaller jib up there right now, I think I would deploy that. But I just checked my little wind gauge and it says 15 knot winds. So I think that the one I've got up there is slightly too big for this type of condition. So I will wait until basically I'm just going to fly the mainsail today and see what kind of speed we can get with just the main up. And if the wind dies a little bit, then I'll consider putting up the jib. In the meantime, we are just about ready to get out there. It's taken a little bit longer to get out there than normal because of all this northerly wind blowing directly in front of us, directly into us right now. Getting back to the marina will be quick though, because this wind will be kind of pushing us down the river, or pushing us up the river. But right now it's kind of a little bit slow going here. Motor is working hard back there just to get us going 3 knots down the river. But we're very close. You guys have seen this many times on my channel, but we're like right around where the shipping containers are here. I can see Puget Sound right now. Waves don't look too bad from here. Oh wait, I take that back. I see some white caps, so might be a little wavy too. We got another little barge here. There's a big barge that had a whole bunch of gravel just going down there. I had to pull off to the side So busy little day here for the industrial area of this city. So I got some 1 foot waves out here as soon as we came out of into Puget Sound here. White caps. So I'll throw up the mainsail, see what we can do, see if I'm comfortable putting up the head sail, or if I just want to do the mainsail today, which I might just do mainsail. But we are just close enough. I'd like to get a little bit farther out from this little shipyard here, where we can have a little bit of distance just in case things go to shit, and then fix the problem without having to worry about drifting too much to shore there. Alright, just finished putting up the main. We're not going too fast, actually. Maybe it's the way I'm positioned or something, but the wind is not really allowing much speed right now. So maybe I will end up putting up that head sail. I mean, we'll see how that goes, but yeah, we'll just have to see for sure what happens. So yeah, but I think I'm gonna go get another water. I'm still pretty thirsty. But tide is coming in right now. Wind is pushing us towards the way that the tide's coming in. So we've got some factors that are that we're having to fight against here. So, but nothing that we can't handle. Well, I'm gonna monitor this here, but my jib wants to try to make an escape, but I think the fact that it's latched on there and latched on the bottom there will prevent it from going very far. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave that down. Y'all can feel this wind here. I actually want to show you guys this, what the speed looks like here. It's coming directly from the north here. Let's see, where's the best spot here where we can see the accurate wind here. Well, this is saying about, it feels more than that, but 11.2. Like 12 knots or so. So, yeah. Choppy as hell too. Shit. We're moving at around 3 knots or so. That's about what we're moving right now. We could get up to 5. I just need to be more angled in the right place here. But I think I'm going to start heading off over there. I just needed to clear this container ship that you can see right there. But as soon as we kind of clear his path and we can, continue here, we can come about, start heading out that way. The rule of thumb for this area, if Elliott Bay is like this, out there will be a little bit stronger. So it's kind of a rule of thumb that you kind of have to go by here, or else, yeah, you might be unexpectedly having a gust of wind that you didn't plan for or you didn't anticipate. Alright, come back in a moment. Definitely a mainsail only day. We are looking at like, I think 10 degrees right now, just with the main up. Probably going like 4 knots right now. And I see other people, they either like just have their main up or they have their jib, but it's like reeled in a lot. I forgot their jib mostly rolled up in the furlong. So I've just got mine down and I'm pretty happy with it. Got sprayed a couple times here. Sea sprayed on. I'm gonna do some standing for a bit. Sometimes I don't like when the wind comes from the north, because basically in order to get out of Elliott Bay, you have to go north. So, you know, you've got to do some zigzagging kind of thing. So I just zigged all the way to West Seattle. Now I'm gonna zag back over there, and then hopefully I'm able to zig out of here. So that's how it works sometimes. Most of the time, I've come to learn that most of the time the wind in this area comes from the north, and occasionally it'll come from the south, but hardly ever from the east or west. So yeah, that's kind of what I ended up figuring out here as I continue my sea journey. I got up to about 5 knots, so I kind of positioned the mainsail in a good spot. You know, I just checked my speed on my app, on my speed app on my phone, and then kind of adjust the main a little bit, and then see where the speed is the highest and kind of hit my sweet spot there. So I know I can max out at 5 knots with just the main. With the jib, of course, I can get up to 8-9 knots. You know, at that point, we're at full power. Got a ferry boat off to our port side here, heading into the Seattle area. Got to be careful about him, of course. A lot of sailors out here. I think I mentioned that, but there's a lot of sailors out here. I mean, why wouldn't you be out here? This is like a dream sailing day for your boat. So, got the Kitsap Fast Ferry, which will come into frame momentarily here. Those things are going like 30 miles an hour. There, you can kind of see it behind me there. Those things go so fast. They can get over there in like 15 minutes, all the way over to Bremerton or wherever they come from. Well, we're completing our zigzag here. Now we're heading west. See the city behind me. There's like on this side over here, there's like a 40-foot boat, and he's just got his main up, and we're doing, I feel like we're doing similar speed, even though that guy's like so much bigger of a vessel. Yeah, we just trying to make some progress out here. Trying to get to our destination of unknown. Who knows where the destination is? Destination open waters. That's what it is. Well, the wind ended up dying off a little bit, so I put up the headsail. Now we're cruising pretty good right now. So yeah, I had to put that up because we weren't really moving at all, and it's currently right now 5:24, and I'd like to start heading back to the marina at like 6 or so, because I need to pick up some groceries between 7 and 8 p.m. So I've got to like get back to shore and stuff. But I did have to come out here and take advantage of this wind. Oh, I'm glad I am not steering a little bit more starboard, because there's a ferry boat that's off over here. So that was lucky on my part there, but y'all might be able to even get a glimpse at them right there. They're heading this way, so fortunately we did not make a mistake there. You can see I have not fully deployed the sail because of the issues I'm having. So I'm keeping the bottom of the furlong or whatever below that metal part right there. That way there's 0% chance that it can get stuck. I don't care if that loses speed. That's what I have to do until I figure out a different solution here. But it seems to work. I mean, we haven't gone this fast. So, oh, I'm so sorry. I was probably zoomed in like hell. But yeah, look at these guys on the ferry boat. They're chilling, like, for sure. Yeah, that's cool. But let me check on my phone. We're probably going like 5 knots or 6 knots or something like that. So, well, the wind is picked up as soon as we enter Elliott Bay again. 20-degree heel. Feet are firmly planted on the starboard side bench here. Crabs falling all over the floor. You know, just an average day out here. I'm gonna have to loosen up this main a little bit because how far we're leaning right now. Probably just pull her out and push her out a little bit. Yeah, that helped kind of keep us a little bit at bay here. Because despite like what you might think, when the boat heels, it's actually inefficient for the boat. The boat moves faster when it's not heeling. So if you can try to get your boat not to heel, then it's more efficient. So yeah, but we're just about ready to enter here. Oh, there's the big container ship that was sitting in the port there. It looks like they're coming out, so we might have to play a little game with them or something and wait for them to get out of there before we can get in the river. But you know, it's just a game, man. We just got to play these boats games. If a boat is bigger than us, then kind of have to weave around them. So well, we're doing pretty good here, but we're about to turn around because that big, huge container ship, they're right there. So now we can fit in there. So I'm about to start doing a little bit of going on a run here on the sails for just a little bit here, just to get down to the mouth of the river. Put the sails down, head up the river, call it a day, and then get back to my personal life. You know how that goes. So I'm just trying to imagine like what one of the crew members, like they're sleeping in their quarters and then they get to wake up to a view of Seattle like that. That's probably like amazing if you're in one of those ships to get that kind of view. But yeah, sails are down, motor is down, and we are motoring back. It is pretty rocky here, but we've got a water taxi right here, so I slowed down just a little bit just to ensure that they pass us, which they should. All right, full speed ahead. Okay. Well, unless there's nothing interesting that occurs between now and the marina, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys for watching this video. Pretty good wind throughout the day. At the end, slowed down a little bit, so I decided to put up the jib, and that ended up turning out to be a good idea, I think, even though the wind kind of picked up. The boat, it wasn't too much wind where the sail was, wasn't too much sail, basically. So, but yeah, that'll do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this video, then yeah, go ahead and give this video a like, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss any uploads that I've got going on. But that'll do it for this one, and I'll see you in the next one.